Good afternoon. This is the Harbor Management Commission Plan Update Committee meeting. I'm Kim Taylor. I'm here in Old Town Hall with Jack Hirschler, Jeff Stedman, Harbor Master Brian LeClaire, Cheryl Beacock is on the phone. We have a flag, so why don't we start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excellent, thank you. So, Doug, are you? Doug Metchik?
Here.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. It's terrible coming down. Excellent. So I just sent you an email, but this is the attachment. Cheryl is on the line.
Hi, everybody.
And we'll be talking about this. Okay?
Excuse the page numbering.
Okay.
Chapter 2. But...
So the first item that I have on the agenda, Jeff, is about Chapter 2. Is there anything that we need to go over or discuss or since our last meeting?
That's in the works. Jack, you sent some good comments, and what Yacht Club is looking at it.
Okay.
To update their section. A good part of the environmental resource section is still valid, except for the water quality classifications. That is a different way of doing that. And I don't know, if it's outside of the meeting, might it be appropriate for me to read some correspondence between DEEP that affects the plan?
Okay. So this is from DEEP and it will affect the plan.
Now, everyone knows that the impact of that court case in Greenwich, in which the judge ruled that a harbor commission has no authority to review applications for state permits, and that the only recommendations that DEEP is required to listen to are recommendations spelled out ahead of time in the harbor management plan. So a lot of effort was spent since the beginning of the year to try to achieve a legislative fix for this, an amendment to the Harbor Management Act. And that bill a draft bill was prepared, but was not voted out of committee. And the DEP objected to it, saying that it was an effort to usurp state authority. So subsequent to that, the Stanford representative and the mayor of New London, at their initiative, there was an attempt to add some provisions to what's called the implementer bill, which is a bill that's voted on at the end of the legislative session that includes things that were forgotten in other bills. DEEP objected to that too, and the sense was that no one was going to put that into it, proposed to put it into a bill unless DEEP agreed to it. So then there was a Zoom meeting held with the representative from Stanford, the Harbor Commission chair from Stanford, and a number of people from DEEP, including the bureau chief, and Mr. Thompson, who's the director of the division that we deal with, and also Dr. Pinto from Norwalk, who's the president of our Volunteer Harbor Management Association, which has been active in terms of regular meetings, but the members did a lot to try to advance this bill. So DEEP would not agree to a legislative change, but said that they would agree to meeting with harbor management commissions to discuss coordination between DEEP and the harbor management commissions and how better to communicate. And the representative from Stanford, I shouldn't use words that he used to describe it, he said that's nice, but that's not solving the problem. And so anyway, subsequent to that meeting, a person from DEEP just communicated with the group that we were talking about, saying, I am reaching out on behalf of DEEP to start the conversation with the Connecticut Harbor Management Association about clarifying and improving the procedures by which DEEP receives input from harbor management commissions on specific applications, considers a commission's comments in the regulatory review process, and responds to a commission when their comments are not adopted in a regulatory decision. We'd like to schedule a meeting sometime in July to kick off